Soft, melancholic piano music begins, subtly layered with the sound of distant waves. Oh, darling, let me tell you. You wouldn't believe, it's rather appalling, honestly. One expects a certain standard, doesn't one? A baseline of decency when one parts with a considerable sum for a so-called adults-only, all-inclusive escape. You see, I've always believed that true luxury isn't about the gold fixtures, though of course one appreciates those, it's about the seamlessness of experience. The utter absence of friction, and this was entirely friction, a veritable sandpaper embrace. I'm Anya, by the way. I grew up in, well, never you mind where. Let's just say the concept of customer service was, shall we say, a theoretical exercise. I've developed a rather acute sensitivity to the subtle nuances of being disregarded. It's a skill, really, like being able to detect a counterfeit pearl at 50 paces. I should have trusted my instincts, you know, they're rarely wrong. My grandmother always said, Anya, a chipped teacup tells a story, a broken promise reveals a character. And oh, this place, it screamed broken promises. It began with the anticipation, of course. A birthday escape with my beloved fiancé, Dimitri. We were envisioning sun-drenched afternoons, cocktails that tasted of actual fruit, and a general atmosphere of refined indolence. The Catalonia Royal La Romana adults-only all-inclusive Bayahibe promised precisely that. It wasn't a promise it intended to keep, I discovered, but that's just typical, isn't it? From the moment we arrived, it was off. You understand, it wasn't a grand, dramatic offense, it was 1,000 tiny cuts. The security guard at the gate, bless his heart, was a beacon of efficiency. He understood the basics, direction, a polite greeting, but then the reception. Oh, the reception. It was like walking into a silent film where everyone had forgotten their lines. The desk staff, listless, utterly unengaged. One of them actually turned away mid-sentence, as if my inquiry about our reservation was an unwelcome intrusion. Can you imagine the audacity to simply abandon the pretense of assistance? It's a fundamental breach of social contract, really. And the other one, when I politely asked for help, simply offered a glare that could curdle milk. Such rudeness. Such a complete lack of basic human consideration. It was as if our very presence was an inconvenience. And you see, that's the first domino, isn't it? When a place signals, immediately and unequivocally, that it doesn't value your patronage, everything else begins to crumble. It's like the foundation of a house is rotten, the paint will always peel, the windows will always rattle. And the room, oh, the room, at first glance it was acceptable, pleasant enough, but then you started to look. The trim on the desk peeling like sunburnt skin, a random hook jutting out from the wall, a ghostly reminder of a picture long gone, a shoe stain indelibly imprinted on the armchair, as if someone had simply given up. It's a sign of neglect, isn't it? A quiet surrender to decay. And the toilet, it flushed with the enthusiasm of a reluctant snail. It was simply disappointing. I do wonder if they even do room inspection. But the true horror, and this is where it becomes truly unsettling, began to unfold with the food. Honestly, darling, it was a culinary tragedy. Everything tasted sad, like a forgotten dream. Bland, watery, and often inexplicably cold. The promised delicacies were pale imitations of their names. The sushi, if you could even call it that, tasted faintly of refrigerator. The steak was as tough as old boots, and the sauces, oh, the sauces. They were all the same color and consistency of watered-down cough syrup. And the timing, one had to navigate a bizarre schedule, a culinary obstacle.
As we delve into the world of businesses near Catalonia Royal La Romana, adults-only all-inclusive Bayahibe, a sense of unease settles in. It's like venturing into a dark forest where the path is treacherous and the unknown lurks around every corner. The reviews paint a dismal picture, a tale of disappointed travelers and broken dreams. It's like walking into a trap where the siren's song of promise and allure lures you in, only to dash your hopes on the rocks of reality. Plaza San Pedro, a supposed haven of shopping and dining, turns out to be a nightmare. Patrons are met with patronizing staff, overpriced parking, and a general sense of disregard. It's like trying to squeeze blood from a stone, only to be left with a handful of dust. The toilet facilities, if you can call them that, are a biohazard waiting to happen. One reviewer's experience sums it up nicely. Terrible Plaza, it's like a criminal operation. Saona Caf, with its picturesque views, seems like a gem in the rough, but don't be fooled, the food is subpar and the service is as warm as a winter's night. It's like being served a cold plate of disappointment with a side of indifference. The price is astronomical. You'll be paying top dollar for a meal that's little more than a sad, soggy excuse for cuisine. Imagining Punta Cana, the so-called it spot for partygoers, turns out to be a hot mess. The drinks are watered down, the music is mediocre, and the staff seems to be suffering from a collective attitude problem. It's like walking into a bad dream where the party never starts and the fun is MIA. The VIP sections? A joke. You'll be paying top dollar for a glorified chair and a pat on the back. Bazaar Gift Shop, a supposed haven for souvenir hunters, is a treasure trove of overpriced trinkets and souvenirs. The staff is as friendly as a wet cat, and the prices will make your wallet weep. It's like being robbed blind, only to be left with a handful of cheap, tacky knickknacks. Romana Bayahibe, a restaurant with a promising facade, serves up a plate of disappointment. The food is subpar, the service is glacial, and the prices will make you question the very fabric of reality. It's like being served a bad dream on a plate with a side of disillusionment. The atmosphere, tense, the staff, rude. You'll be lucky to get out of there without a stomachache and a lighter wallet. As we navigate the treacherous landscape of businesses near Catalonia Royal La Romana adults only all-inclusive Bayahibe, one thing becomes clear. Caveat emptor traveler, the path ahead is fraught with peril, the businesses waiting like wolves in sheep's clothing, ready to pounce on the unsuspecting tourist. So dear traveler, beware. The siren's song of promise and allure is just that, a song, a trick, a deception. The reality is far more sinister. You've been warned.
Okay, so I was looking into stuff around Catalonia Royal La Romana adults only all-inclusive, Bayahibe. Just because. And honestly, it's kinda depressing what goes on. It's not the resort itself, it's, the businesses nearby. They're always trying to get a quick buck, So there's this thing with fake gold. Apparently around Bayahibe, near where people go after a day at Catalonia Royal La Romana adults only all-inclusive, Bayahibe, there's guys just selling fake gold bars. Seriously, they pretend they need help, then offer you gold super cheap. They even used a red Honda CR-V to drive around looking for tourists. Can you believe that? They probably targeted people walking back to their hotel, thinking they got a good deal. I bet the people who bought those bars were so upset when they found out, probably tried to report it. But it's the Dominican Republic. The guys, Los Piadosos they called them, probably just moved on to the next group of tourists, honestly. They'd get a small sentence maybe, or just pay a fine. And then, this is even worse. There was a whole scam where they were calling old people in America, pretending to be their grandkids, saying they needed money, right? And the old people would withdraw cash and then, get this, deliver it to shops in the Dominican Republic. Right in storefronts. Can you imagine being that scared for your family? They'd use ride-sharing apps to get it delivered. I bet some of those drivers were completely clueless. They probably didn't even know they were helping criminals. The people running this probably laundered the money through those shops, and the old people probably lost everything and felt so ashamed to admit they were scammed. Oh, and it gets better. People were getting fake documents. If you needed something official for an excursion near Catalonia Royal La Romana adults only all-inclusive, Bayahibe, you could go to a local shop and get a fake ID or whatever. It's who thinks to check these things? I feel like people trying to quickly get documents before a boat trip or something. They probably thought it would be easier than going through the proper channels. But then, imagine getting caught with a fake passport. They'd be deported, definitely. The people making the